So here's the situation. You set the best intentions to wake up early, run a morning routine, and hit the ground running on what's going to be a great day. And then when your alarm goes off, you hit the snooze button. Maybe you hit it a few times. Maybe you even sleep through your alarm entirely. And then when you finally do manage to get up, you're in this low vibe mode because once again, you failed your commitment to yourself. Sound familiar? If it does, leave a snooze button queen in the comments. But don't worry, that used to be me too. And then I discovered a few awesome tricks that help me to get out of bed and stay out of bed before the sun comes up. And I am so excited to share them with you today. Welcome back to Motherhood Uncorked. If you're new here, welcome. I'm your host, Courtney, and each week I put out a new video sharing my top tips to help you thrive in motherhood and build a life that you want to celebrate. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss an episode. Okay, so last week I shared the morning routine with you that completely changed my life. And it left a lot of you saying, well, now I know the what and the why I need to be running an early morning routine, but I am not a morning person. So how am I supposed to get out of bed and do the damn thing? Well, today I'm going to share the top 5 tips and tricks that helped me, who's never been a morning person and struggled to get out of bed no matter what time it was, to get out of bed and stay out of bed before the sun comes up. Okay, so tip number 1 is to make sure that you are getting a good night's sleep. If you think it's impossible to get a good night's sleep when you have young kids, then you'll want to check out my video where I share the 4 steps that I use to ensure that I'm well rested for when my alarm goes off. But very briefly, those steps are to get your kids sleeping, to make sleep a priority, to have a set bedtime routine and a set bedtime to get your body into a natural cardiac rhythm, and to eliminate or at least severely reduce blue light at least 2 hours before you go to bed. If you want to know more about each of those steps, I will link that video for you below as well. So step number 2 is to set yourself up for success. And what I mean by that is you want to get everything ready that you're going to need for your morning routine the night before. Get your workout clothes and lay them out beside your bed. Sleep in them if you have to. Get your water bottle ready. Put it in the fridge so all you have to do is grab it and go. Put out your journal. Put the pen beside it. Fill your coffee machine up so all you have to do is flip it on. The goal here is to make it as easy as possible for yourself and have as few obstacles between you putting your feet on the floor and starting your morning routine. So tip number 3 is do not hit that snooze button. Yes, all you snooze button queens, the gig is up. When you hit the snooze button, what you're really doing is you are negotiating with your brain, and it is a very, very slippery slope. If your alarm goes off and you're contemplating hitting the snooze button, then use Mel Robbins' 5-second rule and count backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that will interrupt your thought pattern and then put your feet on the floor right away. So if you're a person like myself who hits their snooze button in their sleep or turns their alarm clock off entirely or just completely sleeps right through it, then what I recommend you do is you set 2 alarms. For the first little bit, set the first one for 5 to 10 minutes before you actually want to wake up. And what this is going to do is just going to disrupt your sleep a little bit and make you that much more probable to wake up to your actual alarm. But once your cardiac rhythm adjusts and you start actually waking up to that first alarm, then you either have to A, eliminate it completely, or B, which is the better option, add that extra 5-10 minutes onto your morning routine. If your partner is not going to be waking up early and they are bothered by your alarms, then what you can do is you can get a silent alarm. I personally myself, I use my Fitbit, but if you don't have one, there are a few other slightly more affordable options, so I'll link those below for you. And we're on to tip number 4. So tip number 4 is to give yourself a reward. Let's be serious, nobody really likes waking up early. You need to give yourself a reason to be getting up at the ass crack of dawn. And sometimes knowing that by running a morning routine is going to set you up for a great day isn't enough to compete with the warmth and comfort and safety of your bed. You need something a little bit more tangible. So think of something that you would 100% be looking forward to having or doing after you get out of bed. For me, I make myself a flavored almond milk latte after I finish my workout, and it is so much better than just a plain regular almond milk latte, and I genuinely look forward to having it every morning. Maybe for you, it's your favorite breakfast or a quick afternoon nap, whatever it is that's gonna get you excited Whatever it is that's going to get you excited to get out of bed so you can have it or do it. And tip number 5 is to get yourself an accountability buddy, partner, whatever. Forming a new habit is so much easier to do when you have somebody else doing it right alongside with you. Not only are you going to feel like complete shit when they tell you that they woke up at 5:30 a.m. and you did not, but you're also going to keep each other motivated when you see one another sticking to your plans. You're also going to have somebody that's going to be there to talk you out of quitting when you feel like you're struggling, and somebody to talk through obstacles and challenges and help each other find solutions. So much easier to do when you have somebody to do it with you. Please let me know in the comments which one of these 5 tips you found the most helpful. Hit the like button and make sure you share it with your fellow moms who you know are struggling to get out of bed in the morning. As always, please make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, and I will see you back here next Thursday. Cheers!